why aren't you hard anymore?
Get it hard. And then I chop the piece off.
It's a little much for me, Daxton.
There's a way to die. Mauled by Daxton. Hayden, why are you so flustered?
Dax, there's just a lot of things going on.
What's going on? What could possibly, what are you stressed out about?
I think there's riots in LA. Not that I've seen anything or driven past anything, but it was just in the back of my mind.
So that's why you forgot your computer. That's why you're like stressed out. Like you're like today, everyone, like literally, listeners, like he comes in, he's like, oh, I forgot my computer, but I think I remember. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, I've also had 225 milligrams of caffeine in the last 10 minutes.
You're not even showing. My Lord, I need to.
I'm rarely late. I think will give me that. I never forget my computer. I don't know what's going on with me today.
What time did you get up?
Dude, I woke up from I couldn't sleep from 3 to 5. And then my alarm went off at 6 and I was like, I cannot do this. I got a podcast later. So I slept until 7:30. And then I was flustered because I shouldn't have slept in. And here we are.
No, you're just judging yourself for sleeping in. Just enjoy that you slept in.
Okay.
It's just a dumb podcast. We're just a dumb podcast. We're not trying to solve world hunger here on this podcast.
We're just a couple of silly little blondes doing our silly little thing.
We're not trying to do heart surgery here.
I mean, I am going to grill you on some things, some questions later. That's kind of close to heart surgery.
Okay. And we've got Kevin subbing in for Elizabeth today.
Say hi, Kevin.
And he's cutie patootie.
Yeah, Kevin's in the building.
Kevin, I can't wait till I get in that building. I'm gonna find you. I'll find you.
Hands off Kevin.
I'll find you.
I find you. That's a brilliant quote from a brilliant movie. Daxton, would you like to hear our intro?
Say it. It shouldn't be off the top of your head.
How does it start?
Hey, Blondies. We're your Blondies.
Okay.
Two best friends babbling about life with fun games,
crazy guests,
and absolutely no politics because
we're allergic.
We hope you join us on this crazy ride as we banter about all things Blondies. Blonde in color,
blonde in nature.
Bam! Let's do this. Okay.
Whoa!
I did it today, because I'm in charge of the.
And you sounded just like me, actually. You had the same fervor, you know.
Fervor.
Yeah.
Wait, why are we giving sexy Hayden today as well?
Are we giving sexy?
Look how low that's. I'm sorry. You're one
low,
button away before your shirt's off. You are one button away before your shirt's off.
Oh, it's coming off. Hey, if you guys comment below, I'll slip a nip. You know I'm not afraid to slip a nip.
Nobody wants you to slip a nip.
Daxton, we got double nips, I think, episode, 29 from you when you had the see-through shirt on? We got double
nips. And that was probably our highest ranking episode.
Was it our lowest? It might have been our lowest.
It was highest. Kevin, it was our highest.
Kevin, I think people stopped watching when they saw it. They were like, ugh. Double nip? I didn't sign up for pornography on the Blondies.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about pornography?
This is a wild way to start the episode. This is not written down of topics to discuss. Okay, hold on. Let me just get a drink of water. Daxton, what's
Are you
crazy
sweating?
About pornography?
That it's scripted.
What?
It's not it's pornography is scripted. But they are plan it out.
Okay, but
it's
how in depth do they plan it out? That's what I want to know.
I'm pretty sure it's planned out I'm pretty sure it's you're going to be in this position, then you're going to do this position, then you're going to do this position.
Imagine if it was a Mammoth play, scripted out to the punctuation. You must thrust 47 times in this position.
I have a feeling they think they're in a Mammoth play.
and there's and the porno director's like, no, that was 45 thrusts.
No.
You missed 2 thrusts.
Hey,
read it, restart, roll it back.
You have your computer right there. I'm so confused.
It does look like my computer, but it is in fact our sweet Kevin's computer.
Oh.
He's letting me borrow because I have an article pulled up.
While you're on his computer, Google how much do porn directors make?
Oh, Kevin, your search history is
I'm not putting it on my computer.
Wait, we're on the company. We might be on the company Wi-Fi. I think
so. Well, sorry, Kevin. The Blondies.
Oh my God.
How much does it what's the average porn director make?
Okay, Google is making me retype it to how much does an adult film director make.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, let's get it.
Okay. Oh, there's a glass door. There's a glassdoor.com page just for adult film videographers and directors.
Okay, but it's still not my answer.
I thought it would be more. Pay range $58K to $105K. Interesting.
Honestly, I would have guessed that.
Per year. Yeah. Median is about 77. That's look, a good solid pay for a good solid job.
I mean, you have to really get in there. Like, you know what I mean? If you're good, you have to be out of the way, but you have to be in the way.
I mean, you really have to manage your close-ups, mid-shots, and whites in pornography. So
I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could be a porn director.
Yeah, no. I mean, maybe what a great place to start for our directing debut. Dax, do you know how we wanted to do the reality stuff and the movies? Maybe
let's just direct
we're starting
adult films.
We're starting with adult films. Kevin, you're our lead. You're in. Okay, great.
Kevin, you booked it on looks alone.
Keep your pants on, Kevin.
Kevin, wait till I'll be back in July, Kevin. Relax.
Kevin's like, how much you paying?
Right.
Yeah. Well, now we've destroyed Kevin's character on the Blondies, and his computer history now involves adult films.
Oh, I miss you. I miss you so much.
Dax, this has been so long overdue. And we go look, we talk every day for sure. People know this, especially our long-term Patreoners. Which we have a topic about Patreon coming up later. And they know that we speak pretty much every day. I tried to leave you alone a bit while you're in Kansas, but I do miss you.
Yeah, I miss you too. But you know, when I'm this week is getting better. Each week is better and better with this I think. So
great. Yeah,
we're almost there.
Where are we at?
We're I would say 90%, 85-90% right now. Feeling good.
Way.
It's looking better. I don't know. I'm still wearing glasses, so you can't really tell.
Like obviously over the last year you've had in and out of surgeries and you've had the injections and stuff like that, so it has looked really good and healed, and then you go in for another thing and it came back.
Yeah.
But this is the last one. It's looking freaking amazing, dude.
Yeah. So then, I'll come and see you in July and see you in August, and then you're coming to Kansas. Like, we've got lots of things to do. So you're going to be sick of me.
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
Look, yes, we will get sick of each other, but isn't that what friends are for?
Yes, or I'll just be sick of you.
Yeah, that's how that's gonna work. Yeah, you can keep thinking that. How was Kansas?
Kansas was fantastic. David came. He went to the first time in Kansas. Saw a lot of people. They came to visit my mom's house. My mom fed us like a Kansas mother would.
Our sweet Becky B feeding you.
Yeah. If you're like, I'm okay, she comes out with any of the food anyway. So you'll see. You're gonna get that experience. So
I love food.
The Becky B experience where she does not let you stop eating.
Love that. I mean, home cooked. What are you? Is Kansas considered Midwest?
Yeah, we're considered Midwest. Yeah.
Oh, great. Home cooked Midwest meal by Becky B.
Yeah.
I am so in for that. That sounds like a dream.
Yeah. So we did our thing. It was really quick
And I saw some great photos of everyone in Blondie hats.
In our Blondie hats. My mom bought the rest of the Blondie hats.
Wow.
Becky bought the rest of the Blondie hats. So we are officially on reorder.
Yeah, we're on reorder. My family just ordered a bunch as well, and we need to ship them to Australia.
Those should be in, yeah. But we are officially on Reorder.
Well, thanks, Becky. Like, I saw the photo. Go to the Blondies Out Loud Instagram because there's a bunch of photos that Dax put up with his whole family in all our Blondie
And my mom's friends, they call themselves the Tribe, which we could kind of, that's going to come later on in our little, with our little thing that we have to talk about in a little bit.
Interesting. I'm interested to hear how that
My mom's friends call themselves the Tribe.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear about that.
Okay. Well, let's take a break. But when we get back from this break, we cannot read your handwriting.
It's typed.
All I read is animals that kill. You have a news article and then a top 10 deadliest game. Is that what we doing?
Yeah, and we're going to do a couple of...
What was it like visiting Kansas?
See, I already know what we're talking about, baby. And for those of you on Patreon, we are going to have an exclusive interview with Daxton's boyfriend about his experience meeting Daxton's family for the first time and going to Kansas for the first time.
But he's not...
No, we're going to do that at a later date.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Patreon exclusive.
Yes. Someday. Someday.
Let's take a little breather. Thanks for listening to Blondies Out Loud. We'll catch you after these advertisements.
Okay, so this
Welcome
came...
back.
I was in Kansas and this went by my head and I was like, okay, I want to remember to talk about it because I'm scared I'm going to forget. And then it popped up.
Okay, I love it
In
when things pop up.
In Australia,
Okay.
does the toilet water go the other way?
I don't know. You'd think I'd know after looking at... No, I think that's a myth. I think the Mythbusters actually myth-busted it.
Is that a myth bust?
I think so. Hey, anyone back home in Australia, I hope my family is listening to this. Raise your hand, family, if you're listening to this. Can you get a video of the toilet flushing? Preferably with nothing in it. Just
Nothing
like
in
a blank... Just like a blank toilet flush.
No, put like a chocolate candy bar in there and then do it. Just so we can see which direction it is.
Yeah, a picnic bar. Aussies know what a picnic
even
bar
better,
is.
a Tam Tam. A Tim Tam.
A Tim Tam.
And if you're listening to this in Australia, send us some. I love Tim Tams. And you DM us and I will send you Hayden's address.
Yeah. My P.O. box, please.
I want some Australian Tim Tams. None of that American Tim Tam shit. I want the Australian original Tim Tams.
Yeah. Actually, Dax, I'm going to go you one better. Send him the original and send him the double coat. The double coat is...
I've had those too. Those are good.
Oh my freaking God. Have you ever done a Tim Tam Slam? Have you done a Tim Tam Slam before?
Yes, I sure have.
Ooh, did I teach it to you or did you already know
lived with Australians.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
I do not send me Vegemite.
Send me the Vegemite. I actually haven't had Vegemite in ages. My bottle ran out.
Okay, so send the baby his bottle.
Yep.
And send me some Tim Tams.
Yeah. We'll gladly take it. Daxton, your little rope on your hat has flown up.
Oh no.
There you go.
Sorry.
Looking schmick. Actually, where can we...
Speaking of
blondiesmedia.net. Why don't you grab yourself one of those hats? They're on back order now, so...
They're on back order, but we'll get them to you as quick as we can. March... We also have some new merch coming very, 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 very soon.
Yeah, you're working on that, aren't you?
I sure am.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
and some really great guests lined up for the future. So stay tuned, Blondies.
Stay tuned. So I was with my dad this weekend. I got to see my dad, and my dad is a new fan of the Blondies.
Okay, I can't believe we're reaching dads. I wouldn't
We're
say
reaching
that's
a dad. I don't know how many I don't know how many dads. We might be reaching some daddies, but we haven't not reached. I don't know how many dads.
That's fine with me.
But my dad was like, "You need to do it." I know that's a horrible accent on my dad. You need to do a one about animals. Animals, like what animal would you rather be killed by?
Oh, dude. See, I feel like your dad and I would get along like a house on fire.
I literally was like, Hayden would love this. I sent you the text immediately.
And I was like, all in bold, genius.
I know. So if you could die from any animal, what animal would you want to die from?
I mean, I guess it depends how you want to go. Do you want to go out bold, like, oh crap, he got killed by that? That's insane. What a freaking legend. Or do you want to go softly and kindly with a neurotoxin that doesn't hurt too much?
Well, because it's like, do you want to really be killed by a moose? You know, like,
jeez.
R.I.P. Daxton was killed by a moose.
Wait.
Or you like mauled by a bear? Like what? Like which one would you want to die from? Like he was mauled, like just torn apart by a bear, like a moose.
I think I'm going for quickest death possible. For like, I'm going like time to death ratio.
I'm talking.
When does the attack start to when does the death occur? That's what I'm looking at for this, because.
Well, I mean, mine is like, what would make the biggest headline in true Daxton fashion?
Oh, I knew you were going to go that route. You wild man. Okay, what would make the biggest headline?
Like, I feel like I would survive and I'd be like on all these meds and then I'd just die the next day.
Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you accidentally fall in to the elephant cage and get like pulled apart by their trunks.
But they play volleyball with my body.
Oh my god, this is so morbid.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they just back and forth.
First ever American on American soil to die by elephant volleyball.
That would be me.
That's your headline.
Like, I don't want to die by a spider bite. You know, like that's so boring. Or a snake bite. You're I got bit by a snake.
I was going to go the poison route, even though that'd be super painful. I don't know if that's probably the least painful in ways to go. Like, you don't want a crocodile. You don't want, like, a shark.
But, like, if you do get bitten by something, like, if you get mauled by something, at least, like, your body adrenaline probably, like...
Like, you don't feel it.
Yeah, you probably don't feel it.
That's a good point. So, I'm going probably grizzly bear straight... And I'm offering it my jugular at this point. I'm like, yo... Right here, fam.
Right here.
Hit this.
Right here.
Hit this real fast.
Is that a hickey?
No. You wish it was
Kevin.
a hickey.
Kevin, is that a hickey on his neck?
No.
Oh, okay, sorry. He showed me the jugular and I was like, zoom in.
You wish it was a hickey, don't you? I was
like praying.
I'm a good sweet boy, Daxton. There's no porn directors in my life.
You're gonna be again a hickey in my. Well, I'm not gonna direct your porn.
I was like, please don't put me in your porno for the love of God.
I do not. The last thing I want to do is see you in my porn. That I'm directing. I'm not in it. I'm directing it.
You're just directing, and it's just photos and videos of my size 12 wide feet. That's all it is.
I'm like the meanest director too.
Yeah.
Wasn't good enough.
Why aren't you hard anymore?
Get it hard.
This is too much.
And then I chop the piece off.
Okay.
There's a way to die. Mauled by Daxton.
Oh, I don't like that at all. Sean, we might have to cut this graphic.
No, Sean, do not cut it out.
It's a little much for me, Daxton.
I know he's getting red. You brought it up.
I didn't bring it up.
You brought up your size 13 wide foot. Yes, you just brought it up. That is not fair. I just said, oh my God, is that a hickey on your neck?
Yeah. See, that's how.
And I'm still not convinced that it's not.
You know, you're sneaky. You know you're real sneaky.
You showed me your jugular. I didn't ask to see your jugular. I didn't ask for you to wear a V-cut shirt today. I didn't ask for any of that shit.
You know what Daxton did the other day? So I've started dating a girl. And Daxton,
we're not. Wait,
I'm calling you out. I'm calling
wait,
you
no,
out.
no,
right
no,
now.
I'm for a second. Are you making an official podcast announcement that you're starting to date somebody?
I guess I am. But
are we allowed
just to highlight one of Daxton's secret little traits that the Blondies might not know? So I was on a call with Dax, and Dax knows this girl, and Dax was on the call, and he was like, "Oh, did you see this girl this weekend?" I was like, "Yeah, we hung out a little bit." And you said something like, "Oh, she told me." Like,
I never said she told me. I never said she told me.
Oh, you said something like, "Oh, a little birdie told me you like kissed," And I was
no,
like,
I didn't even say that.
No, what
I
did you
didn't
say?
that.
Say
no.
repeat
I was
what you
like,
said.
was there like a little kissy kiss? And
No,
you, were
you
like,
implied that you already
No, I
knew.
did not.
Yes, you did.
Well, I was like, well, tell me about. No, I think I was like, well, tell me about that little kiss. And you're like, well, how do you know? I said, I don't know. I just wanted you to tell me about the kiss.
Yeah. Okay. So you implied that you already knew, and I was like, I wasn't gonna tell you, but seeing as she's already told you,
she didn't tell me.
All right, we kissed.
I don't need to know everything.
Daxton,
I can just figure out the answer.
Sneaky little.
I'm not
Daxton
sneaky.
D.
I just was like, tell me about the kiss, and you're like, well, how do you know her?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I don't know.
You got me with that, and I need to now be very careful around you.
No, you don't.
You are.
Oh, please shut up. If you hadn't kissed her after date 3, I was gonna be real nervous about.
I mean, I do have a 3-date no kissing rule.
I've kissed more girls before date 3 than you have, probably.
Yes, but you don't want to move too fast. You got to get to know the person.
It's a kiss. It is. It could be like that's it.
True.
Lord,
but
I wasn't like.
I think 3-date no kissing is a great metric to run by.
I wasn't like, did you schedule a vacation? Lord have mercy. Tell me about the vacation you scheduled. And what if you were like, how did you know her? Like, what? I wouldn't.
Wait, how did you know? That's crazy.
Shut up.
There you go, guys.
Just shut up.
Yeah, I need to shut up when Daxton's asking the hard-hitting questions.
Yeah, it's okay. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
That I got sucked in by you, because when you were on that reality show, you were scheming, and
I wasn't. I love how y'all think I schemed. I literally was playing the game.
Like if you were on Traders, something like
I'd be so good on it.
You'd be like the queen of scheming, the squeamer.
But I'm not. I'm not necessarily lying. I withheld information from everybody on the show.
Yeah, that's
because I didn't think you. I'm like, I'm sorry. Hot take. I don't know even if this is a hot take, but like when you first meet somebody, I've lived enough time in my life that it's like, don't give them all. Don't spill everything you have in the first 5 minutes. You gotta like fill them out. Can I trust them? Can I not trust them? I'm
an oversharer, so that is very difficult for me.
But like. I will tell you everything and anything you want to know, Hayden, but I also had to get to know you before
true.
Like, I need to learn to trust you.
And then you realize Hayden's not hiding anything because he physically can't.
You literally can be like, I'm like, why are you lying to me? I'm not lying. Well, yeah, you're lying to me.
No, you go,
okay,
why are you lying to me? And I go, how'd you know?
Yeah, how'd you know? I'm like... I was like, wow, you're not a hard one. You're not a hard one to break.
No. Back to our topic. I've got a list here, and I wanted to quiz you and Kevin on this list. So, Kevin, I'm going to ask Daxton first, just because he has the microphone. But if you think you know some things about this, feel free to help him out.
Does Kevin need to get on the microphone? Do we need to hear his voice? Like,
if you want to, you don't have to.
Okay.
It would be a process. You can just shout it out. We can probably hear you still.
What kind of process is it, Kevin? Lord have mercy.
Artistic, methodical process. Now, I'm looking at the BBC Science Focus magazine.
I'm just saying Elizabeth would do it in 2 seconds.
Elizabeth ain't here. So
I was just saying.
She didn't want to be here. She would have rather done meetings than been with us today.
Elizabeth wants to do a meeting.
On this list, I have the top 10 deadliest animals to human beings in the world. So, Daxton, I need you to list off all 10. I need you to try and get as close to the 10 as possible. If you get 3 wrong, you're out. Okay. So
deadliest animals by what? By anything? Like
by humans killed per year.
Humans killed per year, deadliest animals.
Yes. And I'll give you some hints if you need them, but you've only got 3 strikes, so get as close to.
Like, how detailed? Does it need to be like the Malaysia red-tipped spider bird?
No. It's kind of general species.
Okay.
Take a stab.
Okay, I definitely think spiders are on that list.
No. But a relative of the spiders might be.
A relative of the spiders? What the fuck is a relative of a spider?
Actually, I'm not sure if it's an arachnid or not.
Oh my god. Don't use big words with me.
Okay. Something that kind of looks like a spider.
So you don't even know?
I do. I'm looking at it.
Then why would you say it looks like a spider? So it's a spider.
It looks like a spider, but it's got a long tail. And some schnippy schnips.
Oh, scorpion.
Yes, scorpion is on the list. Number 6, 3,300 humans killed per year by scorpions. That's number 6. Congratulations. Now you've got 9 more to do.
Sharks?
No. But there is at least 1, 2 water-based animals.
Alligator. Alligator or crocodile?
I'll give you that. Yes, crocodiles.
Yes.
Crocodiles, number 7 on the list, kill 1,000 humans a year.
Holy cow.
I don't know how many of those are from Australia, but... Yeah.
So how many strikes do I have?
You have none, because you got spiders / scorpions. I'm going to count. Crocodiles / alligators.
Bears.
No, god damn it. But the back half of this list, like 7 through 10, are big animals. So, but bears are not on that.
What about dogs? Like the pit bull?
Oh my god, well done. Dogs is on the list. Dogs is actually number 4.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
Get this stat. Dogs with rabies. I don't know why rabies had to do with it, because probably dogs can kill without rabies. But 59,000 people per year die from dogs.
Wow.
It's a lot of people.
59,000 people. 59,000 people die from dogs. But because of like bites or rabies?
Most of it comes from rabies. How crazy.
Oh my god. Well, get your rabies shot. If you get bit by a dog, somebody get your rabies shot.
Part of me thinks this is a lot of like more third world countries that don't have.
Sure, but that's still 59,000 people.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. So you've got 4, 6, and 7. I think big.
Did I say snakes?
You didn't, but congratulations. That is number 3 on the list, killing 138,000 people per year. Snaky snakes.
Snakes scare me. I don't like them.
I don't really mind snakes. The black mamba.
Big. Do you think like a lion?
Yes, lions are on the list. Congratulations. That is actually number 10, killing the fewest on this list, 200 humans per year.
Okay.
I am surprised they're on the list, but you got it.
Hippos.
Boom. He's back, baby. That is number 9 on the list, killing 500 people per year. You're on a freaking roll. We haven't even had to call in Kevin yet.
Elephants.
Bam, baby. Number 8, 600 humans per year. You are only missing...
600 humans, that's it?
Yeah, not that many.
I'm only missing which one?
You're only missing number 5, number 2, and number 1.
1, 2, and 5. Okay, what about chimpanzees or monkeys?
Incorrect. I'm going to give you strike number 1 there, because that's... Oh, that is so funny.
Gorillas? Like gorillas or anything like that?
I'm going to give you half a strike, because... they're not really on the list.
Drop bears.
Correct. Number 1 on the list. Drop. No, I'm
no
kidding.
way.
No. Drop bears are not on the list. Go after him, drop bears. Get him.
No drop bears. So I'm on 2 strikes.
Yep. Last strike.
Does Kevin have any ideas?
Kevin, you wanna call in? We're missing 1, 2, and 5. Have you got a list going? You gun. He's writing the list out as we go.
That type A. I'm just they're all in my brain.
That's my guy. You're missing 1, 2, and 5. I'm not gonna lie, 5 I would never, ever, ever have gotten, because I really don't know what they are. So I'm happy to help you out with number 5 if you want. I'm going to give you 5. I'm going to give you 5, okay?
Okay.
A 5 is the assassin bug. Okay, it carries a disease called Chagas disease that kills 10,000 humans per year.
Oh, okay.
They're
What
in
about
Central and South America.
Okay, now I'm mosquitoes.
Bingo, number one. Mosquitoes are the biggest killer of humans.
Malaria, they're scary.
Get this
I can't believe I didn't even think about that one as the first time.
I
and
know.
then
Look,
what about
725,000 humans confirmed of malaria each year, so it's probably more like 1 million, this says.
Holy cow.
Yeah, mosquitoes be savage.
And then what about ticks?
No, ticks are not on the list. We're done with the bugs now.
Okay.
The last one, number 2, you've kind of gotten one within the realm of it, but this one's a bit, think outside the square a little bit.
Well, why don't you just give it to me because I have to go to the bathroom.
No, I'm not.
I have to go to the bathroom.
You will pee yourself before I give you this.
What if I don't have to pee? What if it's the other one?
Oh my God.
I am going to pee my pants.
Okay. We are coming back after this break, and maybe we'll tell you. Maybe I won't. See you on the other side of this. Okay, this animal is close to a gorilla, close to the chimp, as you brought up.
Is it Bigfoot? Do not say Bigfoot.
You're still getting close. You're still there. You're still within the realm. Kevin's thinking so hard. I can see it on his face. These animals have autonomy, large brains, quite intelligent.
Is it the human being?
Correct. It's the human being. Well done.
Wait, mosquitoes kill more human beings than human beings kill?
That's correct, Daxton. I'm so impressed you got there. Almost no clues. Humans kill through homicide only 400,000 other humans per year.
Through homicide only?
Yes. So that's nearly 250,000 more than snakes a year.
I mean, I would like, if we're going to do that, like natural disasters probably kill more humans than animals do.
Well, we count as animals at the end of the day.
Oh, okay.
If you believe in the theory of evolution by Charles Darwin, that is.
You know what's so funny? We just talked about this in Kansas because well, it's not even it's a boring podcast topic because one of my best friends growing up, they were trying to call me all dramatic growing up, and I'm like, you sat out when they were trying to teach evolution in middle school. Like, you did a sit out, and you're not even religious. Like,
no
I'm
way.
so confused with why. Like, I'm like, and you called me dramatic? Like, please, you did a sit out.
Just in like protest of the topic.
Yeah, oh God, I went to school with. I mean, I love the people I went to school with. I think they challenged me. I think it's the reason why I am successful because of the class I went to school with. Like, we were all lots of personalities in my actual class because we're from a small town, but we just had a lot of personalities. And they like staged a sit out.
Damn.
In 7th or 8th grade about, and I like me, who I have a big personality, was like, y'all being dramatic. It's just it's a science class. Like, what?
That's pretty wild to, like, as what, 12-year-olds, 11-year-olds?
Yeah, and my friend, I won't name him, like he was like the big speaker of it all. Like, he was like, I'm like, y'all are ridiculous.
Wow.
Just learn about it and go live your best life.
Yeah, you're allowed to learn about it. I think one of the best classes I took in high school was actually religion. Even though I'm not religious, I took religion just because it's so fascinating.
My favorite class in college by far, and almost if I wasn't ready to be done with college, I probably would have gotten a second degree or a minor in it, was comparative religion. It was my favorite class I've ever taken. I was in it. It's so fascinating to me.
Yeah, it's like a study of the religions of history and how they formed society today.
It's really freaking cool.
It is. It's amazing. It's like, I would encourage anyone to study the world religions.
They're all so fascinating, and they're all neat, and they all base themselves. Well, we won't get into it, but they all base themselves around loving each other, even though sometimes religions don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe not always seem like that, but if you really do a deep dive in every religion, they all seem to come from one thing, and that is just community and loving one another. And you're like, okay.
Great. So we're all on the same page. Excellent.
But we're not a religious podcast.
We just became blondies.
No politics, no religion.
But absolutely shredding each other and popcorn.
We love popcorn.
Daxton.
What, Hayden?
What's next on the agenda?
That's it.
Before we go, I really would like to ask you about how we can change the... I don't want to call
how we can change the world?
No, but our world.
How we can change the...
world.
Let me guess. How we can change...
We've already spoken about it.
How we can change the setup?
No.
How we can change
Keep trying.
Your attitude?
Yes. But that's going to be very difficult.
I don't know what our Patreoner should be called. Let's just ask him.
We've got a very important marketing publicist Patreon blondie right now, Amanda and Jed Brophy. Thank you guys for subscribing. We're very appreciative of that. We have some questions for you. We would like to kind of coin a new name for our Patreon followers. I feel like Patreoners is too generic, and it came up. I want to approach you about what you feel about...
Like, I'm thinking the B Club, the Blondie Club.
The Blondie Club. But I feel like having the word Patreon in it is good too. So I kind of have thought in my mind, what about instead of Patreon, what if it was Patrablonde? Patrablondies. Patrablondes.
The Patrablondes. Okay. I like that. The Patrabears. The Patrabears. Since we keep the bear theme.
Yeah. That's good too. Amanda, Jed, anyone else on Patreon, what would you like to be called? I think Patrablondes comes off the tongue, but what do you
Patrablondes. Yeah, we could do the Patrablondes. Well, let's just see what they say.
We'll put up a poll.
I thought we were just going to send them all a little message. I didn't think it was going to make
are we about to do our first poll in Patreon?
Sure.
Yes. Damn right.
He's so excited.
Damn.
Subscribe if you want to vote.
Yes, and Daxton, that brings us to the end of episode 32. This has been a wild catch-up. There were some topics today that came up that I didn't anticipate coming up.
Well, yeah, because it's a
Blondies,
two-person podcast.
Yeah.
And you know what? I had some things I wanted to ask you, and it didn't happen in this one. So they're going to have to tune in next week because I have like literally 9 things I want you to do for the podcast.
Darn. Okay, 9 things on the next pod. I'm ready.
Maybe 2, but...
That's a vast difference. That's
just
a
roll
7-thing difference. Thank you for joining me today from New York City, Daxty B.
You know what? Anytime. Haiti P.
Haiti P? There's nothing to do with me.
Think about it. Hey P.
You leave my P out of this, please. Guys, this has been another crazy, stupid Blondies Out Loud episode. We love you all very much. Thanks for joining us. If you're on the YouTube,
thank you for joining us here. You can find us on literally anywhere you get your podcasts and YouTube. Like and subscribe our YouTube. That's like the biggest thing that helps us.
Yeah, that's our favorite thing. And Daxton will send you something, some of his X-rated work if you comment on the YouTube.
What X-rated work?
I don't know. Are you making $85,000 to $105,000 a year making films?
I'm not. I didn't say I could do that job. I said I couldn't do that job.
Let's find out next episode. Thank you so much, everybody. And we'll see you next week. Together with me, Kevin and Daxton. Blondies Out Loud on 3. 1, 2, 3. Blondies Out Loud.
Woo!
Today's episode's been brought to you by this amazing team.
Oh, what a team. It's Elizabeth Baquet at Ninth Planet Audio, Sean Stender from Cut+Run, our graphic designer, David, and of course, Tiffany, Amburr, and our producers, TJ Kahn, Holly Stachnik, and Chris Jordan. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. And of course, a massive thank you and shout out to our marketing blondie, Amanda and Jed Brophy. We couldn't do this without you.